Do you know what the irony of the whole thing is? That in every one of the 100 trillion cells of my body and yours, there's the longest word that's ever been discovered. The human genetic code. 3.4 billion letters long. Now, you can do a little thought experiment. You go down to the beach on Long Island, if there is one, and you see metaxas written on the sand. What do you infer immediately? You infer an intelligent mind behind that. It's only about half a dozen letters or so, 10 letters or so. Immediately you infer upwards to intelligence. You don't know what sort of machines might have been used to write that in the sand, but what you know is you cannot explain it completely without an input from an intelligent mind. How is it, ladies and gentlemen? I sometimes drop this in the Oxford Common Room when things get boring. How is it that we can look at the 3.5 billion letters of the genetic alphabet in exactly the right order? And when asked, where does that come from? Chance and necessity. Really? Seems to me there's something very odd going on here. And as a scientist, I want to finish now and give you a chance for questions. It seems to me that when you look at these two worldviews, they're like this. Naturalism says, in the beginning, was mass energy, wherever that came from, they can't tell us. And all of that, of itself, produced, because there's no transcendence, produced the universe, produced life, produced you, produced your mind, and produced in it the idea of God, because there isn't a God. The other worldview is that mass energy is not primary, it's derivative. In the beginning was the Word, all things came to be through him. So you have the primacy of mass energy or the primacy of mind. And it seems to me, as a scientist, in the beginning was the Word makes infinitely better sense than the naturalistic view. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dr. Lennox. Dr. Lennox is going to run the Q&A. And by the way, why didn't I ever have any math teachers like this? I don't know. He's going to sort of run the Q&A, do something different. Let me just caution you, as I always do at these gatherings. It's very important at Socrates in the City that you please